What's up, everyone? This is Rayuka here, and today I am unboxing the Batman Arkham Origins Collector's Edition. Now, there's a funny story to this for me because I remember picking it up at the midnight launch years ago. They actually gave it to me in this box, and it was a GameStop. So it was an interesting midnight because usually they'll have the collector's edition out of these boxes and then they'll hand you it. But at that midnight, they were just handing out the box in the collector's edition in the box. It was odd, but yeah, just to show more confirmation of that. So yeah, on this side of the box, which is the left, the reason why I have it covered up because there's a lot of personal information there of obviously GameStop, where it was sent to. Because I believe that they weren't supposed to give me this box years ago at the midnight, but whatever. As you can see, Batman Collector's Edition, there's also a number there. And it says shipped to GameStop, and it also mentions the company's name right up there. And also to point out, new release product displayed before store. It actually gives you a description here, and then October 25th, 2013. So yeah, it's been a long time since me revisiting this collector's edition, but I just wanted to show this just to show you guys, yeah, I got this day one because I like Batman. Well, Arkham Origins I have mixed feelings about, but get into that another time. Anyways, going to take it out of this box and then re-unbox it. So let's get right into it. So now that I removed the cardboard box, this is what it looks like on the top. So now we're going to see the front. And this is the front. Still like new. Jeez, this is probably my third time looking into this collector's edition, only because I just store it away after having it. But yeah, it gives you a brief description of what's inside. In the front is the Nightfall Batman skin, classic TV series Batman skin, the Adam West costume, and 5 challenge maps in the Nightfall pack. So yeah, now we're going to take a look around the slider. Then we're going to get to what's inside. So as you can see here, this is the front. The left, the right, the bottom, and as you can see, this is made by Triforce as well. The statue says right there. So this is the back. So it gives you a brief description of what's inside. So if you want to pause and read all that, it's up to you. But yeah, that is what's inside this box. A lot of stuff. So now that I'm done showing you guys the back, it's time to get to what's inside. But before getting to what's inside, in case you're wondering what it looks like when the slider is removed, excuse me, yeah, it's pretty much it. It's just a big logo that says Arkham Origins on the front. And it shows the same in the back, so it's no different. So once that's done, you open this up, gives you a warning, tells you fragile, etc., etc. Funny thing is, I remember when I got this, the Joker statue, the briefcase was actually loose. So I had to buy some Gorilla Glue and stick that there, and stuck there. So all printed material made in China. That actually came with this collector's edition. And just wants everyone to know the movie, which I did see this. That's why it's not rare I've seen this movie. The art book, the 2 items. So yeah, as usual, gonna remove all these items, go through one by one, and then gonna get to the main piece of it all. And the Arkham Origins game itself. So as you can see here, it says the same thing that it says on the box. That's how it looks. Yeah, I don't know if the designs are different from the base game and the collector's edition, but yeah, when it comes to like the cover. But I would assume so because it does tell you the same thing. But so this is gonna go through each of these papers here, and that's how the game looks. All right. So this is the first appearance Batman skin. Deathstroke challenge pack. and what is supposedly is a manual, which is not really a manual, it's just a flyer if you ask me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And no, there's no inside art, so it's just the game itself, and yeah. So on to the next item. So one of the items here is a map. It says power to the people. I believe this glows in the dark, if I'm correct. It's been a while since I looked at this. This is a map of the environment inside Arkham Origins. Gives you an idea what to expect. Batcave's over here, all that, and there's nothing on the back of this, just in case you're wondering. Now on to the next item. So this one is the Batwing. It's just a blueprint, pretty much, of it. There's nothing on the back. So yeah, that's pretty much it there. On to the next item. Yeah, this one I found cool out of most of the papers anyway. It's the wanted poster for Batman. Pretty much gives you a description, but not much is known, even though he's Bruce Wayne. But yeah, and on the back of this as well. On to the next item. So the next item here is, you can sort of say it's like there's a bunch of contracts and stuff in here for the game, that is. That's the back. And when you open this up, sort of ripped here actually. So the trick to open up, there's a bunch of papers in here, so I'm going to look through each and every paper in this file folder one by one. And just in case you didn't notice, there's some sort of like face here. Yeah. All right. So the first one is Batman. It says contract 14. It gives you a description and how much is the bounty on this guy. So yeah, that's one. And there's nothing on the back, so just in case you're wondering. All right. Now on to the next one. So the next one is the Assassin's Agreement. Shows Black Mask and the Assassin. And there's going to be potential spoilers for the game. If you decide to look through this before playing the game, of course. But yeah. So now on to the next sheet of paper. This one is a Firefly. Gives you pretty in-depth analysis of this guy, sorta, kinda. So yeah, or description, excuse me. So if you want to pause and read all that, it's up to you. Now on to the next sheet. This one's of the Electrocutioner. To me, he was one of the more dumber villains in Arkham Origins, but yeah, pretty much of the same as the last one. Just gives you a description. Then there's Copperhead. She wasn't a bad villain. She was interesting. Yeah. Now on to the next one. Well, this one is a familiar face, and it's Killer Croc. There's a lot of different takes of this character, so yeah. Now on to the next one. Another well-known character, Deathshot. Also a part of Suicide Squad, similar to Killer Croc, so yeah. Now on to the next one. Deathstroke. Or Slade Wilson, but yeah. Now on to the next one. And this is Sheva. So yeah. And on to the final sheet of paper. And then we got Bane. This is an interesting one because it gives you a description of the character, but there's not much known about him. He's still sort of a mystery in the Arkham universe. But yeah, now that I'm done with this, we'll move on to the next item. So the next item here is the art book. Open this up, and it gives, obviously there's a picture of Bruce Wayne and his parents. Whoa. Put that aside. And remember what is the, wait, oops, remember what the parasite stole from us. the enemies of anarchy, whatever. I guess you could use this to like, if you want to spray it on a wall or something. Yeah. He's a character in the game too, so you're gonna cross by him if you decide to play Arkham Origins. And then the art book. This is a pretty big art book, by the way. So I'm gonna just try to scan through all this. So much art, and it gives you details, and this just a bunch of stuff here. Jim Lee is on the side over here. And there's potential spoilers as well. The sad part is the multiplayer for this game died, at least that I remember, like not even 3 months of it being out. That's another story for another time. On to the next item. And this is the film. This wasn't bad. It just gives you like an idea of the characters, different people talking about them and whatnot. That's the Blu-ray right there. So yeah, it's nothing too special. Also comes with this paper here. I guess if you want the digital version of this. Yeah. It's alright, it's not that good, not that bad, it's just in the middle for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now on to the next item. So these items are evidence bags of things that that are referenced in the game. Like this is a tooth here, and I don't know if you can see that clearly. That's how this camera clears itself up. Hold up. So being that it's not clear enough, but it just says forensic dental, possible missing person, and it has a number. So yeah, that's pretty much it there. And then this is an obvious giveaway. It's Penguin. So it's just 10,000, I believe that's the chip says 10,000, yeah. And it just says casino chip, the final offer, evidence. So yeah, it's just little things that give away certain things of the game, but that's pretty much it. Never opened this up. Didn't really feel like it. I felt like it felt perfect just to stay in the bag. The hell. So now on to the next item. Once all is removed and everything, you'll see that has this Arkham Origins going on. Once you lift this up, a little tricky. Yeah, it definitely is tricky. It's been a while too. God dang. This thing ain't taped, but when it was taped, it was still a pain to remove. Oh crap. All right. So that is the statue. Still in this plastic. Well, and the batteries are right here. So I'm gonna set this all up. Turn this thing on, which is supposedly a spoiler in the game. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Start this. Going through all this anyway, excuse me. I mean, yeah, okay. So once the statue is removed, like I mentioned earlier, this briefcase was actually loose. It was one of these, but I glued back on. I believe it was this one. Or this one, I think it was this one. Then it comes with these antennas, which I never opened up. And I'm probably not going to open this up to put on top of the TVs. It goes on certain televisions. One of the televisions in the back here. Well, 3 of them. But yeah, I'm just not going to open these up to put on the TVs. I just feel like, as you can see, the spots. These 3 TVs in particular. But it does come with batteries, which I never bothered, as you can see, using. Have no idea what company this is. Yaling. Extra heavy duty. That's what it says here. But I am going to open these up that one time to turn these TVs in the background on, because I never actually got to see myself what appeared on these TVs, because when I got it, when it released, I wanted to beat the game and see what happened at the end of Arkham Origins, which obviously Joker here, spoiler, gets his ass whooped. But besides that, yeah. So I will set this up without the antennas. I do want to point out about these little antennas. I'm not gonna take it out the bag for the purpose of putting these little antennas in the back. And yeah, start this up. So another thing I want to point out before starting this all up, there is a department back here where you can open this up, and as you can see, that's where you put the batteries at. This could be easily missed because I do remember when I first got this, I was wondering where the hell you put these batteries, which I never put in, but till now anyway. But yeah, that's where you put the batteries at. So then there's this side here. I forgot. I don't know if you can open this. I don't really remember. I don't think there's anything in there. Yeah. So, all right. So to give you guys a better view of the Joker statue, this is made by Triforce. The quality is not the greatest. Point out that. As you can see how it looks. Take a look around this. Yes, there's a bear with no head. Right now it's time to turn on these TVs in the back and see what it looks like in the dark. And that's how it looks like with all the televisions on and the lights out. So as you can see, it gives you pretty much a look of the villains, somewhat villains. You see there's Deathstroke here, and over here I believe it's Killer Croc in this corner right here. So you could sort of say it's a spoiler, but yeah, kind of depends. In case you're wondering how it looks all the way. So that pretty much wraps up this unboxing of the Batman Arkham Origins Collector's Edition. So that's the end of this unboxing of Batman Arkham Origins Collector's Edition. So yeah, it's pretty much everything that's in there. Not counting the DLC, of course, because DLC, and if you're wondering, excuse me, it's not numbered. So I have no idea how many of these were made. Probably a limited amount or a lot, I don't know. But yeah, that's it pretty much. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Also drop a like if you like what you've seen here, of course. And as always, this is Rayuka here saying thanks for watching, and until next time, everyone, sayonara.